Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra July 17, 2022. It can be a time for a breakthrough in a project, venture, or relationship, or a time for meeting someone special. A Venus-Uranus alignment at the top of your solar chart points to some excitement, change, or a bit of agitation, particularly regarding work, business relationships, or your image, status, or reputation. Bosses, other higher-ups, or the public, in general, might see you in a special light, appreciating your unique qualities. Your creativity can be on show in some way now. Alternatively, it can become evident that you need to make a few changes in how you approach your work, and you might even feel forced to do so. Listen to creative inspiration stirring now, but avoid abrupt moves for best results. Single? Whether you're single or already romantically attached, you're likely feeling torn between following previous traditions and keeping up with the status quo, and breaking free from outdated structures that are affecting your personal life. For instance, Venus will be joining forces with freedom-loving Uranus in Taurus, which, in turn, activates your 10th house of authority, legacy, and reputation in the world. Spending time in the C-suite? Things could get pretty scandalous with this energy, especially those of you catching feelings for someone you work with and/or admire in the workplace. A bit unconventional but possible nonetheless. Expect a change in your career path when Venus conjuncts Uranus in Taurus today. The exciting and unstable conjunction shakes up your loyalty to your career. You may feel like it is time to do something unique to stand out in your career. After all, you can be professionally stable while remaining true to yourself and your desire to create a career path unlike any other. You may have a new idea that will lead to an innovative accomplishment. The conjunction could even help you embrace an unconventional professional reputation too. The Sun is spending his last full day in your financial sector at a friendly aspect to the Moon, putting them back in harmony just days after clashing as an eclipsing full moon. Yet while this is helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, and while the solar spotlight is on your financial situation and money matters, it is with a better understanding of both sides of the financial fence. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. You may need to have a few words with a friend or acquaintance who has been talking about you behind your back. It's not like you can't handle it, but it's just best to nip that kind of thing in the bud. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. Consider today's aspect as favorable to focus on what you are feeling, so that you can directly express it to someone else. You want to know more than whether you are happy or sad. You want to be able to express to someone in detail what you are feeling. This is the state of being truly understood. To start with, try to understand yourself. This necessarily begins with knowing what your body needs every day. Plenty of rest and healthy nourishment are just the basics. If you've been feeling a little bogged down, this is the day to turn that around. The essence of the energetic and ambitious vibration is at hand, and it can serve you very well. Perhaps a new outfit or hairstyle will give you a lift. Or maybe it's something bigger, like enrolling in a course that can help you further your career. Whatever it is that you feel you need in your day, make it happen. Don't hesitate to ask for a hand if you need some direction. Venus has the added advantage of her last full day in an adventurous part of your chart, not only falling over the weekend, but just as she has spent the last few days at a friendly aspect to the Moon and Saturn in a playful part of your chart. Yet the Moon has already moved on and is now more aligned with the Sun and Mercury, just a day before Venus will join them in your career sector. Venus is doing her best to not only encourage you to embrace the weekend spirit but a desire for adventure that you can hold on to even after she leaves. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday and her friendly aspect to Saturn there over recent days, the conditions couldn't be more perfect for Venus, the planet of love's last full day in an adventurous part of your chart. The weekend is the perfect chance to embrace a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. A couple of potent lunar interactions ensure that your day has its share of emotional intensity. A morning Aquarius Moon-Uranus square makes it hard to focus, so a lot of little chores might not get checked off your to-do list as you struggle to stay on task. If you have anything to do that requires your full attention, it's best left until later in the day if at all possible. Later, a Moon-Saturn conjunction in innovative Aquarius pushes you to find unique solutions to everyday problems. You're totally willing to work hard to get what you want, but working smarter is a far better way to get the job done. Networking is especially productive now because you might find someone nearby, an older neighbor, perhaps, who has the tools you need to solve your problem efficiently and effectively. You're eager to turn any occasion into a social one now, but wait until after the work is finished to start the party. Romance is in the air as the day comes to a close, and you'll want to use this energy to open up to and connect with someone special. Just remember to take things a bit easy. Don't put too much pressure on your relationships right now, especially regarding the future. In the pre-dawn hours, the Aquarius Moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping to free us from limiting beliefs. Our knack for reframing insecurities as strengths is not only healing on a personal level, it likewise inspires our peers to dismantle the lies they tell themselves concerning their inability to overcome the odds. At this time, we recognize how our role in our community is a symbiotic one. Taking cues from another's struggles helps us to embrace our shared humanity over perceived differences. Our quirks are rebranded as distinctive badges of honor. In the morning, the Moon squares Uranus in Taurus, provoking unusual behavior. Yes, today we are embracing our uniqueness, but this aspect prompts us to take matters too far, acting in the name of rebellion. There are ways to push the envelope appropriately, yet we now feel like we must prove something, and the only way to do that is to upset the status quo. Rather than making a show of our opinions or ideas, we can accomplish this more subtly by allowing our minds to be changed by new information. Revolution starts within. Bearing witness empowers us to transform our circumstances. The knowledge we gain about our own psychological workings makes us less susceptible to victimization. Once Pluto again goes direct, it will be our responsibility to use the self-awareness exhumed to change the world for the better, not to play a part in upholding the supremacy of toxic institutions, enterprises, and empires.